Hi, welcome to our VB Developing channel. Hope everyone is well. Today we are here with a new video. Today we will discuss a section on data types from chapter 3. Among sequence type we will discuss Python tuples today. Let's get started. A tuple is a built-in data structure in Python. A tuple in Python is a collection of ordered and immutable elements. Once you create a tuple, you cannot modify its elements, add new elements, or remove existing ones. Tuples are defined using parentheses, and can contain elements of different data types. List-like tuples are written as elements separated by commas. Let's see the whole thing practically. Here we will create a new file, as we before. At first we will create a tuple. As you can see here, the tuple contain different types of data elements. As you can see here, this is a tuple in Python. If we don't want to use parentheses in tuple, we can. As you can see here, after removing the parentheses it's still showing that is tuple. Now we will use to concatenation to combine of Python tuples, using plus operator. As you can see here, after using concatenation, our two tuples are merged. Now we will zipping two tuples. Basically the zip method takes multiple sequence objects and returns an iterable object by matching their elements. To learn about zipping tuples, consider the following example. Let's assume that we have two different tuples containing the personal details of two person. We want to create a single tuple that holds the corresponding data for each person, including their name and age, in the form of separate tuples. We declare the name and ages tuples in the code above. The zip method takes the two tuples and returns a zip object, which is an iterator. Let's see here, we got a zip object as output, which is an iterator. To consume the iterator object, we need to convert it to either a list or a tuple. We will convert to list. As you can see here, the person tuple consists of 4 tuple objects, each of which belongs to a zipped. Now we will learn about nested tuple. A nested tuple in Python means a tuple inside another tuple. As we have learned about nested list in previous video. See here, we have another tuple inside the main tuple. Let's see the another type of tuple. Here you can see 4 more tuples inside the main tuple. Now we will learn about how to convert list to tuple. We can convert a list in Python to a tuple by using the tuple constructor and passing the list as its parameters. As you can see here, it is a nested list, which is containing 4 more lists. Here you can see, this is a list and this is our list output. Now we will convert this list to tuple. Now look here, after converting the list, now this is a tuple. As you can see here. Now we will learn how to access tuple elements through indexing. When we discussed lists in the previous video, we discussed indexing. So those who are not watched the previous video yet, I will tell them please watch the video. There we discussed indexing in detail. Link of the video we will putting in the description box below, and above I button. Please click to watch. See here, index will starting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so this is our sixth index. And inside the sixth index, this is index 1. See here, now we used negative index method, so this is our -1 index inside the main tuples. And this is our -1 index inside the nested tuples. So our output will be 100. You can see here that all the output are correct. Now we will accessing the tuple elements through slicing. Slicing a Python tuple means dividing a tuple into small tuples, using the indexing method. See here, our output will be 12, because we started the index from the first, and ended at index number 1. See here, now we will set negative index, so you can understand better. Now look here, here we set the index from -2 to end. So our result will be this. See here, -2 refers to the second last element of the tuple 40, and since we omitted the end argument, we get all elements from that index to the end. Now look here, our output will be 23, 20 and 40. See here, we can also use slicing with a step size greater than 1 to skip over some elements. As you can see here, we got our expected output. Now we will using the asterisk operator, to access remaining items in a tuple. Now see here, this is the first as usual, and this is the rest item. Now we will unpacking the tuple. Unpacking a tuple allows us to extract the tuple elements, and assign them to named variables. Let's try it. See here, it's very simple. The code R retrieves the tuple elements stored at index 2 of the person tuple, and assigns them to the variable a. As you can see here, we got our output. To find the length of a tuple, we can use Python's len function and pass the tuple as the parameter. As you can see here, we got 4, that means 4 items exist in the main tuple. Now our output will be 3, because inside the subtuple 3 items exist. Now we will use del keyword to delete a tuple. Note here, it is not possible to remove individual tuple elements as we said in the beginning. But we can delete the entire tuple using the del keyword. In this example, we are deleting a tuple using the del keyword. The output will be in the form of error because after deleting the tuple, it will throw a name error. Because after being deleted, the variable of that name is no longer there. Here you can see, we got that error, because after deleting the variable person that is no longer exist. Now we will repetition of tuple. It's very simple, which was we mentioned in previous video. Now we will use minimum and maximum function. Now we will learn about what are the difference between list and tuple. Besides the intuitive difference between tuples and lists, as mentioned before, tuples are immutable, so unlike lists, tuples cannot be modified. However, some technical differences make tuples an undeniable asset in Python programming. The first difference that makes lists more preferable iterable objects than tuples is that a list object provides more methods. But the extra functionality comes at a price. Let's first look at the size of the occupied memory of each object in the code below, then discuss why tuples are the better choice in some situations. As you can see here, we converted our list into tuple. As we can see here that a list object occupies more memory than a tuple object. The significance of occupying less memory becomes more apparent when we work with big data, which means immutability makes significant optimization when working with a large amount of data. In addition to occupying less memory, processing tuple objects is much faster than lists, especially when dealing with millions and millions of sequence objects. So, Thanks for watching the video. That's it for today's video. Stay connected with us by subscribing the channel. Don't forget to like. See you in the next video. Thank you.